Ant-Man and the Wasp end credits. Is there a post-credits scene? Ant-Man and the Wasp is still a few days away from its UK release, but some fans like knowing what to expect when they go to the cinema. Is there a post-credits scene? Marvel made popular a now ubiquitous cinematic trope, the post-credits scene. While Deadpool eschewed the top in its first iteration, opting instead for a satirical take on them, its sequel lent full tilt into it, making expert use of the after-credit scene with aplomb. But did Ant-Man and the Wasp follow suit? Is there a post-credits scene? The answer is yes. Ant-Man and the Wasp follows the footsteps set by other Marvel movies before it. Ant-Man and the Wasp already had its release in the USA, which means fans can get a lot of information, complete with spoilers, about the sequel. Ant-Man and the Wasp runtime. How long is Ant-Man and the Wasp? The Ant-Man sequel has one mid-credit scene and one post-credits scene. Ant-Man's sequel had its world premiere in Los Angeles, California on June 25. Warning: the following contains spoilers for Ant-Man and the Wasp. The first scene, in the middle of the credits, shows Scott, Hope, Janet, and Hank reunited. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Can you download the movie online? Despite the unpredictable nature of the quantum realm, the group are conducting an experiment which sees Ant-Man collecting particles from the quantum realm. The endeavor is in hopes of aiding their enemy-turned-friend Ghost aka Ava. Scott shrinks down to his ant size, leaving Hope, Janet, and Hank waiting. With the point of view on the group waiting, audiences see them lose contact with Scott, who is in the quantum realm. Ant-Man and the Wasp cast, who stars in Ant-Man and the Wasp. The point of view shifts to show Scott collecting particles, but as he attempts to contact the rest of his team he gets radio silence. When the point of view shifts back to the real world where Hope, Janet, and Hank once stood, instead are three piles of dust. However, fans shouldn't be overly worried about the fates of Hank and the rest, given Avengers 4 will likely see Thanos' snap somehow reversed. The next post-credit scene is sillier in tone, perhaps giving fans reprieve from the overwhelming sadness of Infinity War hinted at in Ant-Man's mid-credit scene. Ant-Man and the Wasp release date UK. When is Ant-Man sequel out in UK? The point of view comes up on the ant in Scott's house, which is still wearing the house arrest anklet that should have been on Scott. The ant gives a final drum solo, and then the words Ant-Man and the Wasp will return appear on the screen. But quickly this hope is dashed when a question mark appears at the end. Fans in the UK will have to wait a little while longer to see these scenes for themselves. Ant-Man and the Wasp is in UK cinemas on Thursday, August 2, 2018.